Have you ever just felt like you're completely drowning in information? Trying to keep up with all the emails, the chats, the
Oh,
documents.
absolutely. And still feel like you might be missing something really crucial.
Exactly. Or maybe you're trying to get your head around some new tech at work, and it just feels like another layer of complexity you didn't ask for.
It's such a common challenge now. I mean, today's work environment, it's just this constant flood of digital tools we're all navigating.
Yeah.
The way we actually work has evolved so dramatically. You think about it, from physical desks piled high with paper
hmm
to these dynamic digital dashboards we stare at all day.
And that's really what this deep dive is all about today. We're going to try and unpack that whole evolution. Look at how our workspaces have been, well, transformed.
Right.
And then we'll specifically dive into Zoho Workplace.
Sounds good.
Our mission, really, is to give you a kind of shortcut to understanding all this. We want to help you grasp the core concepts, maybe point out some surprising shifts along the way, and really see how these tools, these powerful tools, are shaping productivity and security in today's world. We're hoping for a few aha moments for you.
Definitely. And I think to really appreciate where we are now, it helps to understand the journey, right? Where we came from.
Okay.
So maybe let's start by grounding ourselves a bit in the past.
Yeah, I'm curious about those, olden days workspaces. What did a typical office actually look like before everything went digital? I just imagined it was so physical.
You're absolutely right. It was a completely different world. I mean, think physical offices. If you were in finance, maybe huge ledger books for accounting.
Right.
Anyone doing a lot of writing, actual exercise books, with lines and all the work, stored in physical folders, those big chunky binding folders sometimes, kept in massive filing cabinets, and you really needed meticulous naming system
Oh, I bet.
and physical searching. If your boss asked for something, you had to know the exact cabinet, the exact file, its specific spot.
No quick keyword search then.
Not at all. And communication, well, that was primarily letters, often typed out on a typewriter, maybe by a secretary, delivered via actual physical letterboxes. Then eventually, large telephones became common for calls, both inside and outside the office. That was basically it.
Okay, so fast forward to now. We're deep in the digital workspace era. Computers, online platforms,
Yeah,
Zoho, Google Workspace, tools like that.
exactly. And the fundamental shift, the core idea, is that basically everything we just described, all that physical work,
Yeah,
it's now done digitally. It's a complete, profound transformation, really.
it really is.
But here's a crucial insight, I think. Despite this huge shift, every workspace, whether it's traditional or digital, it shares three fundamental kind of enduring features.
Okay, what are those?
Documentation, communication, and storage. Always those three.
Right. Documentation, communication, storage.
And understanding those core functions gives you a really powerful framework. It helps you evaluate any workspace solution, helps you see past the flashy features to what actually matters for, your productivity.
Okay, that makes sense. So if those are the core functions that always exist, let's dig into how technology has just profoundly transformed them. Especially, communication, integration. And now we're even talking about the AI frontier.
Yeah.
It's just remarkable how our daily chats have changed, isn't it? We went from letters and those big phones, email, and then boom, instant chat apps like Zoho Click, Google Chat, Teams.
And video conferencing. Zoho Click does it, Google Meet, Zoom. It's just normal now.
Totally normal. And digital documentation, that followed a similar path, right?
It mirrored it, yeah. Those ledger books, exercise books.
Yeah.
Now we have their, much more powerful equivalents. Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint.
Or Google Sheets, slides, docs.
Exactly. The basic function is the same. Creating, managing documents, but the format, the accessibility, worlds apart.
And it's not just the individual tools anymore, is it? It's how they work together. Modern digital workspaces let you integrate all sorts of applications.
That's a huge point, like project management tools, right? You bring them into the same platform and it enhances the whole thing. It's about creating one cohesive environment, not just a random collection of apps.
Right, a unified space.
And this integration, this structure, it's also absolutely crucial for making AI and automation actually work effectively.
Okay, let's talk about that. Automation first. What do we mean simply?
Simply put, automation is about removing the human aspect from those really repetitive workflows. letting AI perform the tasks instead.
And we see that already, right? Like customer service chatbots handling basic complaints.
Definitely. That's a prime example.
But that's also the bit that makes people nervous, the
Yeah.
scary part.
Mm.
Worries about job displacement as AI takes over simple, repeatable stuff.
Understandably so. There are real implications to consider.
You mentioned before that order and alignment are essential for AI. Can you give like a concrete example of how a lack of order actually messes up an AI implementation, even for something seemingly simple?
Oh, that's a great question because it's not always obvious. Imagine a company trying to use AI to analyze customer feedback
Right.
from emails, chats, social media, maybe surveys.
Okay.
If that feedback is just all over the place, like inconsistently tagged, people using different channels for the same type of issue, maybe data's missing.
Right, a mess.
Exactly, it's a mess. So the AI, even a brilliant AI, is going to produce chaotic, unreliable insights. It can't make sense of it. It's like asking, I don't know, a top chef to cook a gourmet meal, but giving them ingredients that aren't labeled. Some are spoiled, and they're all just jumbled together in the pantry.
Okay. Bad analogy, but I get it.
Yeah, the AI needs structure. It can only organize and learn from what it's given cleanly. Without that order, that alignment in your data, your workflows, AI can't really help you. It might even make the existing chaos worse, amplify the problems. So order is just, it's non-negotiable, it's the foundation.
That tees up Zoho Workplace perfectly then, as a potential solution for creating that order, that centralized digital hub.
Exactly. Zoho's own journey is a great example of moving towards that kind of order. They started, with lots of individual applications.
They remember that.
But they saw users were constantly switching between them, clicking around, which actually, ironically, created more disorganization, more inefficiency.
Yeah, context switching is exhausting.
Totally. So they evolved into Zoho Workplace, this integrated all-in-one platform designed specifically to solve that problem.
And at the core of Zoho Workplace is the dashboard, right? The kind of daily command center.
That's it. It's designed to organize your work efficiently, give you that immediate overview of what's urgent. I like to think of it as the first page of the newspaper for your workday.
Yeah, the headlines you need right away.
Precisely. What needs your focus now?
And this dashboard has some really practical features to streamline things, like the mail widget, for example.
Yeah, that one lets you prioritize emails quickly, maybe focus on a specific folder you need to watch, or just see your unread messages first. Helps you cut through the noise.
And then there's streams. That one's interesting, like an internal social media feed.
Kinda, yeah. Think of it like maybe a Twitter feed just for your company or team.
Okay.
It's great for quick announcements, urgent updates, tagging teammates.
So less formal than email, faster than digging through chats.
Exactly. Imagine like a marketing team needs quick feedback on a campaign image instead of a long email chain where it gets lost.
Right.
Pop it in streams, tag the relevant people, get instant visibility. It helps keep everyone on the same page for time-sensitive stuff. Fosters that real-time group awareness.
Okay, makes sense. And personal tasks. That's for to-do lists.
Yep. Managing your own list, but crucially, you can also assign tasks to others from there. So it centralizes task management, gets it out of messy email threads, much clearer accountability.
That sounds useful. And reminders. Different from tasks.
Yeah, reminders are more for, well, reminding yourself or the team about things, meetings, deadlines, follow-ups. It's a single place for all those little prompts instead of, sticky notes all over your monitor or hoping your calendar ping works.
Right, consolidating again. I like the sound of personal notes, too. Digital sticky notes, basically.
That's a great way to put it. Quick thoughts, bits of info you need to capture, jot them down there. And because they're saved securely in the platform,
They're accessible everywhere.
across your devices, exactly. No more losing that brilliant idea when your laptop battery dies.
Nice. And bookmarks seem straightforward, saving web links you use often.
Yep, keeps them right there on the dashboard, saves you hunting through browser bookmarks.
And the calendar widget for a quick glance at your day.
Right. See your schedule without having to click away. It all works together. The goal is to alleviate that stress, that feeling of scattered information, by bringing it all into one view.
Centralizing things.
Centralizing, exactly. And improving efficiency because you're not jumping around so much.
Okay. Now, beyond the main dashboard, you mentioned ZSH, Zoho Search. What's its main strength?
Yeah, ZSH. While you can use it for general email searching, its primary function, and honestly the recommended use, is as a really simplified, super efficient way to find emails just from specific senders.
Ah, okay. So if I need all emails from my manager or a particular client?
ZSH is perfect for that. It just cuts through everything else and gives you that specific conversation history cleanly and quickly.
Got it. So this theme of seamless connection and integration seems really key. That brings us to Zoho Click and Zoho Trident.
Right.
Zoho Click started as chat, but it's more now.
Oh, yeah, much more. It's really expanded. You can now do internal and external meetings right within Click, audio calls too.
So potentially less need for other tools like Zoom, at least for internal stuff.
Exactly. It helps keep more of your crucial communications securely inside the Zoho ecosystem, under the company's control.
And Click also has channels, you mentioned, like WhatsApp groups.
Precisely. You can set up dedicated channels for specific teams, marketing, e-commerce, Project Alpha, whatever you need.
Fine.
It keeps conversations organized and focused.
And that organization helps with business continuity, you said.
Hugely important. We actually had a case where a key project manager left the company suddenly. It could have been chaos.
Oh, wow.
But because all the important project discussions, decisions, updates were in their dedicated Zoho Click channel.
The new person could catch up.
Exactly. The new team member could just scroll back through the channel history, understand the context, see the decisions made, and basically pick up the threads without missing a beat. All that communication is securely stored within the company workspace. It's retrievable. Valuable info isn't lost when someone leaves.
That's a really powerful benefit. Okay, and then Zoho Trident. That's the desktop version.
Yep, Trident is the desktop application for Zoho Workplace.
And its main advantage is?
The biggest improvement is the live synchronization with the web version. That was a bit of a pain point before, sometimes delays between web and desktop.
Ah, so emails showing up faster on desktop now.
Instantly, basically. They sync live, no more waiting, no more wondering if your desktop app is behind. It solves that frustration.
And it brings everything together on the desktop.
Yes, it's a truly unified application. It pulls your Zoho Mail, ClickChat, Calendar, tasks, they call it to-do on desktop sometimes, notes, contacts, all into one seamless desktop interface.
So you can flip between email and chat and your calendar really smoothly.
Incredibly smoothly, without constantly switching windows or separate apps. It just makes the workflow much more fluid and efficient on your desktop.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the how of Zoho Workplace quite a bit. Let's really dig into the why now. The crucial stuff like security, best practices, and really future-proofing how you work digitally.
Right, this is critical.
And a big part of this, something being strongly recommended, is moving work communication off personal apps like WhatsApp and onto Zoho Click. Why is that push so strong?
It comes down to security and preventing information leakage primarily. Any company information, any work discussion that happens outside the company's designated secure workspace, like on your personal WhatsApp, that's technically considered a leak of information. It's outside the company's control and security perimeter.
It's not just about, like, top secret formulas, right?
Not at all. It's about maintaining control over your intellectual property, your strategies, your customer interactions, everything. Once it's out there on personal channels, the company's lost control.
And how does this connect back to the AI threat we talked about earlier?
Directly. If company information, even seemingly harmless stuff, is floating around on personal messages or other external platforms, competitors could potentially access it. Or maybe more subtly, their AI models could be learning from that data if it gets scraped or shared inadvertently. Think about strategic discussions, customer insights. AI learns from every byte it can access. Sharing work stuff externally basically risks feeding your competitor's AI.
Wow, okay. That puts a different perspective on just sending a quick WhatsApp message about work.
It really does. So connecting it to the bigger picture, moving comms to Click isn't just about convenience or organization. It's fundamentally about safeguarding valuable company data, protecting intellectual property, and frankly, maintaining a competitive edge in an age where data is gold and AI is constantly learning.
It's a proactive security measure.
Absolutely. Protecting the organization's assets.
Okay, that's clear. Let's shift gears slightly to another practical why. Storage management. Digital tools aren't infinite. Zoho has limits, you said, around 10 gigabit typically.
Yeah, that's a common starting point for many plans.
So what's the protocol? What should you do if you hit that limit and need more space? Just ask for more.
Well, the crucial first step, the best practice, is what we call housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
Yeah. Before you even think about requesting more storage, you really need to go through your inbox, and especially your deleted items folder, and properly clear out all the non-work related stuff.
Like what?
Advertisements, newsletters you don't read, old invitations, junk mail, maybe large personal attachments you forgot about, all that stuff that accumulates.
Right. It probably adds up.
It's surprising how much space that can take up. So do a thorough cleanup first. Purge the unnecessary clutter from your inbox, your sent items, your trash. Once you've done that, if you still genuinely need more space, purely for legitimate work items,
then you can make the case.
Then the company can reevaluate and potentially add more storage. But the onus is first on you to manage your allocated space responsibly. It's practical advice for everyone. Really manage your own digital footprint efficiently.
Makes sense. Be responsible with the resources.
Exactly.
Okay, so wrapping things up. In essence, Zoho Workplace is really designed to cut through that digital clutter we started with, right? To kind of elevate your productivity.
That's the goal. It gives you that centralized dashboard to organize your work, see what's urgent, know where to focus each day.
And it offers those seamless transitions between email, chat, calendar, all those core functions. Plus, expanded capabilities now, like integrated meetings and calls within Click.
And don't forget Zoho Trident on the desktop, giving you that unified application experience, all synced up live with the web. It smooths out the whole process.
Ultimately, it sounds like it's about creating a more professional, more organized work environment.
Oh, yeah?
And maybe, just maybe, a more mentally healthy one for you too.
I think that's a huge part of it. Bringing order to your digital life reduces that background stress, that feeling of being overwhelmed and scattered.